Hello everyone, my name is Sifter and welcome back to our Suebi campaign. Or technically, as it now is, the German Confederation campaign. But I'll still call it the Suebi because I am lazy and do not want to make a new thumbnail for this series. Also, on the topic of thumbnails, I have actually tried to do one myself that takes a bit more effort than the ones I've done previously, and I think they have actually been very good. And by they, I mean, I guess the one template I made for the Denmark thingy. And what I want to say is that I know that, well, at least I think that is a much better thumbnail than the ones I have for the Samurai and for this campaign right here. But I'm still gonna keep these until the end of the series, those two series, and then I'm gonna have the new series have actual decent thumbnails again. So that is the plan. Basically, just a way for me to avoid a crap ton of work that I could be without. Let's see. So, I have my first army, well, soon I'll have my first army, on the border, ready for the invasion. By the way, who are you allied with? You are allied with the Getae, or you were allied with the Getae. Let's see. If I see diplomatic relation here, can I then click on you? No, I can't. Well, I guess I have to do it from this screen then. So you are... yes, you're still only allied to the Getae. And the Getae have one region, so I don't need to be too worried about them, to be quite honest. That one army might even be enough, but I have money to sponsor another, so I'm gonna use it, damn it. Let's see, yes, one more turn, and then we can build out some horses. And actually, what can we recruit? We can recruit Spear Wall, so we have a pretty decent spear unit. But I'm starting to run out of space in my army. That might not be a good idea. Because that means I have to actually take away a few troops, because I definitely want my cavalry. So I'm not going to sacrifice that space. Might have to sacrifice the skirmish cavalry, the scout riders. Anyway, let's end the turn. So we get one turn closer to actually seeing some action again. Trade agreement dissolved. Well, I guess that Massalia is no longer alive. And apparently I would be right. Our scout increased in rank. Very, very good. Oh, you're still doing counterintelligence. I didn't realize. Can I manipulate here and not cause a war? I don't think I can. I can try though. Opportune failure. Your agent was not successful, but the effort was not entirely wasted. They will learn more from their failure than they would otherwise have done, so they actually gain experience? Or do they gain just outright skill? By the way, you actually need to be... you need to be in the army. Yeah, I kinda picked you out for just that. And then I made you leave the army that you did follow. Well, I made you leave that army and then forgot to put it back again, to be quite honest. So I guess I'll give you another army to follow, if you can actually catch up with them. Which you should have no idea to actually do. Here we go. Riders of the Hunt. Germans on horseback remain Germans. Cold. Aggressive in battle and true sons of the war god. And there we go. 3 horsemen and that is it. Let's see, you do not disband troops that way in this game. Just come off of medieval, and yeah, as I pointed out in one of them parts, and it should have gotten released by now. Something that has vastly improved, I would say, in the new Total Wars are the disband system, because in medieval and probably in Rome as well, it's a long time since I played Rome 1, so I'm not entirely certain, but at least in medieval 2, you have to select every unit. That's not what I meant, but right click on every unit and then find a button down here to disband them, like one at a time. And it gets a bit annoying. I'm not gonna lie. But I guess that's also a thing to get used to. It's just a matter of time. So that's also a matter of time, it's me being ready to move out. And it's about damn time, isn't it? I just realized I don't have any cavalry yet, but can I recruit any cavalry? No, I can't, so I guess that explains that. And yeah, as in Fall the Samurai, I do realize that I have a bit of money to spend, but I rather just end the turns quickly, so I can actually try to get to some action. Speaking of trying to get to some action, I might just attack. Oh, you actually captured the region. Good on you. Anyway, let's see, the Lugii wants me to join the war against the Getae. And, well, why not? I am about to declare war on their ally, so yeah, seems pretty reasonable. Of course, again, that I didn't get it to pay me, which I would have liked, but I guess you can't get everything in life. Of course, winter comes around, the exact time I want to invade. Huh. But if I get to here, that shouldn't be getting me any attrition. I don't think so, it's only like solid snow patches that actually gives me attrition. Unfortunately, it's a bit tricky to see here what is really attrition giving or what is not. But anyway, let's kick this thing off. As I see, your capital is not that well defended. So we have already declared war on the ally. Let's go ahead and declare war on you. Did it say that Getae joined the war? Were we already at war? Didn't I, like, accept the Lugii? Oh well. Let's see. Let's see about the attrition. Because I want to get closer so I can actually attack it next turn. And hopefully not die because of it. The All-Father guides my steps. Okay, well, that is as close as I will get. Oh, the Lugii are about to attack. Well, no matter. I shouldn't, like, desperately try to reach that settlement, because we can't actually reach that anyway. So, we need another turn to actually reach that place. So, anything else? So yes, you did gain that, but I think that is the only thing you got. So I guess my plan of trying to cut these guys off might actually be successful. And yes, they very quickly lost this from Royal Scythia. But it did gain that, so I guess that is a plus. So, we are finally ready to move out. Just want to give a tiny amount of skill to that girl. Just a random skill. That's something I'm really bad at, I guess, in this game. And that is to give agents proper skill. I really need to learn that proper. But now that Attila is right around the corner, I don't know if I really need to. If I come back to this game and do a campaign again, that might be the case. Oh well, we'll see. We'll see in time. So yeah, I have enough awesome spear units. I also have quite a lot of sword shieldsmen. Yes, we'll call them that. Sword shieldsmen. And quite a lot of skirmishers. So I have a full army except for one. We'll fly with that. Sure, why not? Yeah, now I have really sat still and not done anything for quite a while, so I actually wanted something to happen. Also, I can upgrade this again. Oh, that gives me noble riders. Awesome. Nice. Yeah, I want that. But should I build it there? I don't know. It's kind of out of the way. And also it's a bit far off from where my next war seems to be. Also, it decreases happiness, and happiness is not something that is in an abundance of at this point. And definitely not when we conclude our war, seeing that one of our faction traits is that the faction gets happier the more factions we are at war with. interestingly enough. But we do have 6,000 talents. What to use that on? Slaves. That'll hurt public order, but I actually have quite a lot to go on here. Then again, I never really do take slaves. I guess I'll try it out, so the next few armies I do brutally murder, I'll take slaves. And just see how that is like. I'll probably get a slave rebellion like immediately, as I have a tendency to do. That is definitely something that can get rather annoying, but no, I'm not joining that war. But yeah, I'm sure I'm doing something wrong there. And there are ways to actually keep that in check, but evidently I have not found the correct way to do so. Gonna sneak this. Just gonna snatch this from right under your nose. There we go. Even if you all are Germans, I still like to best you. Or Germanic. You know what I mean. Oh, we're in culture. Well, let's do something about that. Oh, that's actually a shrine. I see. How's the culture here? 67% Germanic. Well, I guess we can do with a bit more. Not too much though. We don't actually need that. Let's see. But as much as possible would of course be great. That gives me 2, that gives me 4, that gives me 6. I'm not going to bother to wait for 6, so let's go for 4. I could just power along, just steam power along, and capture Tours immediately. In fact, I think I'm going to do that, and hopefully this will be kept in check by the rearguard, and that is these 2 armies. So yes, I'll get there in 3 turns, and I'll have these guys enter that region in, yeah, 3 turns as well. I can also go the other way. Didn't really think about that. Do I have military access though? I guess I have. I don't want to be trespassing here, just in case. I don't want these guys to hate me.
We have need of talk.
Okay, we have military access though. Okay then. No issue. And there we go. Ah, yeah. We leveled up from that, didn't we? Yeah, we have a tendency to do so after a battle. We'll give them... Let's see, what do I have most of? I think I'll go for melee. Yeah, I'll definitely go for melee. I only have 3 units. Well, I guess... Well, what? I'm still gonna go for melee. And I think the missile part of this does not apply to ballistas. So there we go. And we are good. Just tapping my fingers here, waiting for something to happen. Ah. Well, it was the scouts. Oh, you want me to recruit another one? Well, sure. We have the money. We also have the technology. Can't rebuild him, though. There we go. And that gives this guy a lot more success chance. So, yay for that. By the way, this is probably where the main army are, seeing that they recently captured this. So yeah, I do have to be worried about that. Also, Getae, you are all the way down here, so that is something I really am not too worried about. And if you don't know what I mean attacks from the Getae. Speaking of attacks and Getae, we want to attack them. We want to attack the Getae. And while doing so, we might run into this region without military access. Ooh. Well, we'll deal with that when we come to it, and hopefully we can actually get a military alliance. Even if we have to pay for it. Speaking of, we do not have that much money at this point, and when I say money, I of course mean income. But yeah, with every city we capture, we should see a little boost. And we have 3 armies on the offensive, but we actually have 4 armies operational. With if you include this one. So we actually are spending quite a lot of money here. Faction joins war. Okay, not a war that involves me, so I'm happy. Also, they built another Celtic Confederation. Another one. With another head. Head of operations. That's very interesting. Well, I have a feeling it's going to fail as spectacularly as it did last time. Maybe as spectacularly as my pronunciation is. And you may notice that has been a theme for the last few videos I have done. So, yeah, I guess you can very easily deduce which videos I recorded at the same day from just watching that. So, yeah. This is the last video of today, so hopefully I will go back to my, well, not perfect ways, pronunciation-wise, but at least a bit better. So, let's engage this army, and hopefully... Oh, yeah, this is not worth fighting. This is so one-sided. It might have been fun just to see the ballistas in action, but yeah, this would have just been tedious, and these guys would have pretty much shattered instantly. Yeah, only the noble horse really that I had to fear, and while doing this, I do not risk losing my ballista. Well, to be fair, I probably wouldn't lose them anyway, but yeah, just trust me, this was easier, goddammit. We captured 158, so I said I would take slaves, and there we have it. Morale. Let's go for more morale. That is never a bad thing. Also, let's brutally destroy the remainder of this army. There we go. And take even more slaves. And we did get an economy boost. I think that was actually after we captured that. So yeah, I guess it pays to take slaves. But I fear that the consequence of that might be not that fun to have to deal with. Also, there's definitely a good time for a new garrison. Which is not going to be you, because I actually want to use you, since you have actual decent cavalry, or what I think is decent cavalry. Okay. One step closer. I'm not in ambush. No, I'm definitely not. Once again, I'm mixing a gameplay features and, well, not missing them, but I'm like mixing them up from game to game. So yeah, right now I am in full samurai mode apparently, and in medieval mode. I'm a bit all over the place. I'm a mess apparently. Sorry about that. But something that I haven't messed up yet is my new schedule. And I have mentioned this previously, I think, and that is something I desperately need to make a video on, and it wouldn't even be a long one. It's just me not bothering and rather procrastinating rather than actually making the video. But in that video, I would explain that the plan I have right now, and I'm currently doing, and just trying for a few days to see if I can actually manage to do so, and so far, it seems to be going very well. I'm currently recording this 2 days in advance, but anyway, back to what it actually is. My plan is to record, well, not record, but release a video every 8 hours. Meaning, you get 3 videos in a day, and the times I will upload are, I'll take it local time because that is much easier. 4 at night, and that's kind of an episode that will be most seen by the Americans. And also for the guys that watch videos before they go to school or work or wherever they go in the European area. And then at 12 we have another video, and finally of the day we have the video that I release at 20, which is 8 at night. So yeah, there you have it. And as I said, I'll make a video out of that, and probably by now I would have made one. Unless I'm horribly lazy tomorrow as well. You never know. But yeah, at least I said it there. And I think I'm gonna commit to it, because it has been going okay for now. And of course, if something comes up, like I become very ill for some reason, you just have to expect me not being able to produce 3 videos a day. I guess that's also why I pre-record a few videos here and there. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to keep that up. I'm also gonna have to try to keep up talking. But yeah, I'm gonna try to keep that up as far as I can. And yeah, as I said, so far it's going good, and until anything unexpected comes along, like for example a massive schoolwork assignment, then I'm pretty confident that I can actually keep that going. Let's take in more slaves, and at this point I'm starting to worry, slightly. By the way, we have reached the edge of the map. And we also killed the Anartes. Infiltrate chainmail. We actually got that done. That's very nice. Political intrigue. Assassination attempt. Other chiefs. Try to target the elder chiefs. Well, you're getting... Huh. So I do not see... a kill message? So I don't think they actually killed him. I think they wounded him. But I'll put in an elder chief, goddammit. I think I only wounded the last, the previous, not the last, the previous general. By the way, the Getae decided to retreat again, and we are at the time where I need to get a military access agreement with these guys. That's not at all what I wanted. I saw military and just assumed the best there. Okay. You are understandably not too happy about that. Well, what if I offer you a bunch of coin? Oh, you are so not into this. Okay, I'm not gonna bother. If I had to pay over 3,000 talents for that, forget it. I'd rather trespass and have a strained relationship with you, because I frankly don't give a damn. I can actually have a battle here. On their grounds. And I think I will if I can actually reach them. But before you do so, because let's see, how are we about time? Yeah, this is a rather short episode, isn't it? But still, this battle will definitely take quite some time, and right now it's kind of late at night, so I would like to go to bed at some point. But yeah, before I do something here, I'll do everything else. So basically we need something new to research. And I think that will actually be with cavalry in mind. This is definitely not cavalry. Yeah, I'm so not used to going down the other research trees here. Well, if I take this, I can build a siege tower. Yeah. Why not? That seems like a good idea. So yeah, we might be able to get a battle there, or we might not be. Like, this arrow is like all the way yellow, but it doesn't actually reach this army, so I do not know what that actually means. So it's actually not guaranteed that we can actually reach them. But anyway, once again, before we do so, or try to, I want to build this, so we can have swordsmasters. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's see. So, I now have 1 to happiness. How much is that due to slaves? Like the debuffs there. -1, so I guess it's not as bad as I thought it was. But anyway, let's see if this works. And indeed it did, and I'm kind of not favored at all. Oh, you kind of have decent warriors there. Well, let's try this battle anyway. and see what happens. And that will of course be, as you probably guessed, in the next part. So I'm sorry about this video being a bit shorter, but hopefully you have 3 videos a day from me, so hopefully the 2 others were enough to hold you over, or I guess the previous video this day and one more, seeing I'm going to release this at 12 o'clock European Central Time. Anyway, that is it for me for now. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.